Digital ID. Fast, easy, and secure digital identity solutions. Australia Post Digital ID helps make identity verification simple and secure for everyone, online and in person. John Citizen here, verified. Digital ID at a glance. Trusted reputation, simple setup integration, top-grade digital security, omni-channel solutions, convenient and reusable, local Australian support. Interesting. Notice here, personal and business. And we talk a lot about buying and selling this mark of the beast technology, and we understand the buying process, how it's going to be a requirement to have the insertion in a person for them to do business in terms of buying and making purchases and gaining entrance. But what about the business side? What about to sell? Well, let's take a look here a little closer. Prove who you are anywhere digital ID is accepted anytime. Notice that. Prove who you are. Prove it. Prove it. Show us your digital ID. Prove who you are. We don't care about who you say you are. We don't care about your word. We want it to be proved by the technology. The Digital ID app puts you back in control of the personal details you share when proving your identity online and in person. So I must prove my identity, whether it's online or in person, through this digital ID. Digital ID makes it easier for your customers to verify their identity to the level you require. Easily integrated into your experience, Digital ID helps you meet your compliance obligations, boost your conversion rates, and build trust. Build trust. They're getting to the point where they're wanting to also apply the business aspect along with the personal, just paralleling with the scriptures, buying and selling. They must have the mark of the beast or the number of his name. So both sides, the buyer and seller, are focused here in the scripture, and now we're seeing a taste of the personal and the business side by side with this new digital ID technology. Digital ID verification using a mobile device to prove your identity. It's important to understand that passwords are not passports. Using biometrics, which is a great security advancement, is not the same as identity, says Leonard Navarro. The deeper digital next step is to bind the physical form of a government ID to a person's actual identity. This allows a person to prove its own identity through a mobile device from anywhere for a more secure access to online accounts, he notes. California moves to test new digital driver's licenses. The state's Department of Motor Vehicles is planning to test a new version called a mobile driver's license, or digital ID, an identity verifying credential that can be stored on your smartphone. Japan steps up push to get public buy into digital IDs. Japan has stepped up its push to catch up on digitalization by telling a reluctant public they have to sign up for digital IDs or possibly lose access to their publics. As the naming implies, the initiative is about assigning numbers to people similar to Social Security numbers in the U.S. Many Japanese worry the information might be misused or that their personal information might be stolen. Some view the My Number effort as a violation of their right to privacy. See, they're already starting to push back. They know that this is a sinister type of system. Now the government is asking people to apply for plastic My Number cards equipped with microchips and photos, which has a, as it says right here, inserted microchip into this card, into the technology. The hammer's coming down. The iron fist is rising up, just like the scriptures predict. It's a QR code now. 666 in the future.
All employees must have this QR code, download it, your personal identity code in order to work for this company. No questions. If you don't want to work for the company, you don't want to get the download, you don't want to get the app, you don't want to display your identity through the QR code, then you find another job. Simple as that.
So therefore, businesses will be in compliance with the mark of the beast technology, and the personal, the individual, the consumer who will want to purchase from businesses will also have to have the digital ID or the mark of the beast technology in the future. Easily identifiable, nothing to hide, preventing fraud, for security, for your safety. The devil is a liar. Until next time.
The new government-issued IDs will live entirely on your device. So the good news is if you hate going to Service Ontario, which is always a pleasant experience in normal times, you don't have to go because you can just renew that way. But then again, everything's on your phone, so if you're paranoid like Dina and I, it's an issue. But just to lay it out, you can use your digital ID to check in for virtual medical appointments, apply for government assistance like CERB, EI, which a lot of people might be doing over the next 12 months. You can also open a bank account. You can use it to obtain birth, marriage, and death certificates, says the government. So there's, listen, if you can't get to a Service Ontario, if you can't stand in that lovely line and wait for all your stuff, there's some real benefits to this. No way am I having that much personal information on my phone. I'm not doing it.
It's terrifying. It's
optional now. Mandatory soon.